Hello friends and welcome back. Kara Corey, registered dietitian here. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hang out with me. I'm usually here a couple times a week on the YouTubes. And for those that are returning, welcome back. I've got a great video prepared for you guys today. As evidenced by the title, we are going to discuss the health apps that you need to have in your life. And it's kind of a beautiful thing and also a difficult thing with all these apps that we have right at our fingertips. We really are fortunate if you think back 20 years ago, for those of us that are old enough to, when we didn't have smartphones in our hands at all times with just such quick access to all this information. We are now blessed to have an app for literally anything in the world you want. There's an app created for it. So it's also challenging because how do you know what apps you really need and what's helpful and what's useful? So I did the hard part for you guys and I searched out and sought out the top health apps that I think you guys should have in your life. So I went ahead and tried to narrow it down to 5-ish apps. I'll say that I'm going to give you guys today. I say ish because I'm going to give you a couple options. These are the apps that I think are best worth your time in terms of reaching your overall health and fitness goals. So the first one I want to talk about is an app called Water Reminder. And you might think that's odd, but the most common thing for the clients that I work with that I hear that they don't do well enough or is like a mini goal they might set for themselves during the week is not drinking enough water. And I'm here as a dietitian telling you I fail at this sometimes too if I'm not really kind of keeping it in the forefront of my brain to remember to drink water. We work and we have such busy lifestyles nowadays. We're doing more and more and more, and we can very easily forget to drink water. And that's a common question I get. Well, Kara, how do I remember to drink more water? So I think this is a beneficial app to download. This is a freebie for you guys. It is available for Android and iPhone. I mentioned that because your girl is an Android user, so for me, I have to look at Android apps only. But this is a free app for you guys, and what it's going to do is customize your water needs. You know, it's not a perfect science, but it's going to base it on your gender, your age, and your activity level. It's going to also ask for a few other options in there too, just to really kind of customize based on you and your lifestyle, which I think is really cool. And so what this app is going to do is it's going to, number one, it's going to set up for you how much water you should strive to drink for the day. But number two, the best part is it's going to give you reminders as frequently as you want during the day, which is really nice because I think for most of us, we carry our cell phones on us. So even if you're at work and you're not supposed to have your cell phone, if it's in your pocket and every half hour you get that reminder where you even just have it on vibrate and you're gonna go, why is my phone vibrating? I need to drink water. When's the last time I drank some water? So I think this is a great app for folks who are struggling with their water goals, who just need that little nudge, that little reminder saying, hey, guess what? It's time to drink water again. When's the last time you drank water? So if you're someone that struggles with this, I would definitely look into downloading that. Why that's important for your health goals? Well, for so many reasons. Our body is comprised, most of our body weight is comprised of water. A large percentage, over half our body weight is comprised of water. So dehydration is real. It doesn't just happen to marathon runners and the elites of the world. Most of us wake up dehydrated. We get dehydrated through the day, not drinking enough, and that's oftentimes what we end up we'll start to feel fatigued, maybe have a headache, lack of energy when we're truly dehydrated, but oftentimes we reach for food to give us that energy when truly what we need to do is drink more water to take care of those headaches, to take care of the brain fog and the fatigue, to really feel more energized and for our bodies to function and perform more properly throughout the day. So water is really a biggie, you guys. So check out this app if that's something you need to work more on. The next app I want to talk about is something that is so critical for all of us, and in fact is probably number one over, I'm a dietitian, I'm saying this is number one probably over your nutrition and what you're focusing on, and that is stress management, you guys. So the app I recommend for this is an app called Calm, and Calm kind of comprises a few different things that it can assist you with. So it's going to help with some kind of it's going to help you with different techniques you can utilize within the app. You have a lot of different options there for what your preferences are and how you want to customize it. So some of the features that it entails are things like meditation. So if you're someone that's like, I don't know how to meditate or what that even means, it gives you different options in there for how to go about meditating or incorporating meditation into your life. Deep breathing exercises and different techniques you can do, whether you're at home, in your car, at work, you name it. There's other things there to help feel less anxious in terms of sounds. You can throw on some music that'll help you feel more calm. There's like the nature sounds and music you can get in there. There's different music you can play for when you want to focus more. So you've got some options there with the different sounds that you hear. There's also some great options for sleep at night, and for many of us, we can feel real anxious at nighttime, and struggling to fall asleep is a real challenge that impacts our health. So Calm offers you some different types of options there. You've even got things you can listen to, like going to bed kind of sleep stories that are like some nice little stories to help you feel calm, relaxed, get out of your head, and just kind of get into that nice sleep state. The one thing with Calm I will say, and Calm is similar to another great app I'll mention, Headspace. I've utilized Headspace before. It's got a lot of options similar to Calm, but I think Calm has better options for, kind of the nighttime anxiousness winding down, which again, I think a lot of us need. You can download the app for free, and they'll give you a free week trial, and I want to say Headspace is the same. They give you like a free week or maybe 2-week trial, and then after that you do have to pay. So this one is not a freebie, you guys, but you do have the option to try it out for a little bit, see if you like it, see if you'll use it, and then I believe they just do like a monthly charge for you to continue it. For me personally, again, it's a common theme that impacts our health, and it's our stress, how it impacts our hormones, how it impacts our sleep cycles, and all of that, you guys, impacts our health and our ability to lose weight. So you can be doing all the right things with food, you guys, but if you don't get the stress management down, you're likely not going to be able to reach your goals, or it's going to be much more challenging than it needs to be. So in terms of being more health focused and thinking about quality of life, an app like this or something of this nature can really help you better improve your state of being, your state of wellness. I feel like I should have mentioned, or maybe I should mention it now, this is not a sponsored video by any means. Maybe I should have reached out to one of these companies to get it sponsored, but this is not a sponsored video by any means. It was a fun idea I thought would be helpful for you guys, and I chose the apps all on my own. Next up for the app I'm going to recommend is an app called Keep Yoga. I think this is a really great app, and there's a lot of us that don't practice yoga. I get it. Not everybody's into the yogi mindset. However, I argue that there's any person in this world that does not need to incorporate yoga in their life. It is hands down one of the most effective, beneficial things for your mind and your body. And there's not one person that cannot incorporate yoga of some nature into their life to work on several different things, actually, physically and mentally. So this app's really cool because I'm someone that wants to improve on yoga, but I really struggle with that time commitment of finding a class, finding the location near me, not spending too much money. This app, again, offers you the ability to customize towards your goals. So for me with yoga, I'm more looking to just kind of fix my posture because I sit at a desk all day for the most part. So for me, when I go to yoga, I'm not looking for a power workout. So you can customize in there what you're looking for. If you're looking more for calorie burn, you're looking to improve strength, or if you're just looking to improve posture, this app is going to customize it towards you. And then what it does is it gives you a set yoga plan that you can download within your phone. Then you follow right along with the exercises, which I find so helpful because I'm not someone someone that well versed with yoga, where if you tell me a move, I know exactly what to do or how to place my hands. So I like that it gives you the visual, it goes through the workout for you, and you can kind of adapt it based on what you're looking for. So again, yoga is not only going to help with different aspects of your physical body, but it helps with your mind and just being more in tune with how your overall body is feeling. Like just kind of taking that inventory of, is my hip hurting? Is my lower back causing me pain? Do I have, tingling running down my, there's all these things that can happen with our bodies, whether you're someone super active or not active. And there's a lot of different methods within yoga that can really help be therapeutic for your body and your mind, like I said. So check that one out. That one, I believe, is totally free, again, usable for Android and iPhones. Next up, I wanted to give you guys more of like a fitness-based app that will be very helpful for those folks that are looking to kind of develop workout plans. Maybe you don't have enough money to work with a coach or a trainer. There's so much information at your fingertips for free. So the app I would suggest is called Keep Trainer. This app, again, is super cool because it's very customized to you. Looks at your gender, your weight, your current activity levels, what your goals are. If you're someone who's just looking to maintain your health, are you just someone who's looking to maintain your weight, or are you looking to burn fat? Are you looking to gain muscle, etc.? And this app goes ahead and based on what you enter into it, it develops you a plan for 10 weeks, for instance. I think I put in mine just to maintain my health, and it was really cool. It developed a plan for, it gave me some workouts, but it also had some days where I was just working on flexibility and core strength and posture again. So all these things that can assist us with our health goals. And oftentimes we kind of lose sight of the fact that health is more than your body. It's more than your body weight. It's more than what you weigh on the scale. It's more than how you look in the mirror. It's how you feel on a day-to-day basis. And the older you get, the more you feel that and will respect that statement. So having something like this in place, again, it's a free option for you guys to add to your phone, and it's going to help generate some workouts. And it's just nice to give you kind of a change. So I think you can use it for gym workouts, but you can also manipulate it so you do things at home as well. I wrote down another one in terms of fitness kind of workouts as well. If you don't like the Keep Trainer one, there's one called Awesome, but it's AWESO.me. So I just say awesome, but that one's another very similar app, free, and has a lot of the same options with developing workout plans for you. So I think this is a really helpful tool for those of us either getting bored with our workouts, or maybe you're a beginner and don't know where to start. This is going to be a nice option for you, and it also gives you some accountability. You can track within the app your workouts that you completed and kind of see how things go over time. So it's always kind of nice to have that stuff right in your phone. You can look back on and kind of know what's been working well for you, what you need to improve on, and have that kind of journaled out for you in your phone. I wanted to save the best for last, so I saved all my foodie apps for you guys last. I'm just going to hit a few of them. The biggest thing that I know people go to apps for in terms of health is tracking your food intake. So the number one food app I recommend is MyFitnessPal. There are a ton of different apps out there that allow you to track your food, track your workouts, track your water intake. MyFitnessPal kind of encompasses all three, and the reason why I do find that this one is superior over all the other ones that are out there is because it does have the largest database for food. So that one's going to most likely give you the most accurate information. It's going to be the easiest for you to input information to for that reason. There are different options with MyFitnessPal. You have a free option that definitely gets the job done, and I think they have a premium version as well, which I've utilized, that just allows you to kind of manipulate stuff a little bit more. I don't think it's necessary. I think the free version gets the job done. But again, it's really cool because it will kind of customize for you a weight loss plan, if you will, in terms of calories, if you want to follow calories, or if you want to follow macros. However, I do caution with the information that you get in there. As always, I don't think these apps replace the use of working with a registered dietitian. So that's just my little plug there. Just kind of be careful with what the app is recommending you eat and things of that nature. So it will allow you to kind of set up a plan that way, and it's very easy to add food into it. There's even a little barcode scanning option that you can just scan foods that you have in your house to input, and it'll also kind of generate and work with your physical activity goals if you enter that in. MyFitnessPal being one of the largest food apps, it does work with other programs, so it'll sync to, I think, like Fitbit or even like iPhone watches and other programs like that, so it can kind of all play in together and group all your health data into one app, which is a nice option. Instead of having 5 or 6 different apps, this one does kind of allow you to track a little bit of everything in there: your weight, your water, I think body fat measurements, physical activity, all that kind of stuff. And it is nice too that they do offer, they'll have advertisements within the app, but I like that they're always having like articles come up written by registered dietitians. I really appreciate that, like the little health tidbits that they'll give you, the articles and recipes, again, often written by a registered dietitian. So I think that is a great app for you guys to utilize if you're someone who's just starting out in the new year with your fitness goals and your weight loss goals, or even just health goals, and you're like, I don't really know where I'm at in my life right now or what I need to work on. Tracking is such a good tool to bring awareness to you about what you're doing. And maybe that sounds weird, like, well, if it's what I do, I should know what I'm doing. Actually, no. Most people are just not even cognizant of what we're eating, how much we're eating, how frequently. This is just a great thing to track for a week, even if that's all you do. Track for a week, take a look at stuff, take a look at the breakdown. Are you getting in any vitamin A or vitamin C? How's your fiber looking? How's your protein looking? How high is your sugar? There's just a lot of valuable information there that you can learn. So I think that would be a great app for anyone trying to get started in that direction, or someone just looking to kind of continue to improve on their nutrition. To go along with MyFitnessPal, if you're someone who's like, well, I don't know what I should be eating, there's an app called Genie that you can download. That's a free app as well. And what that'll do is kind of help you meal plan for you. So there's a bunch of different apps that can help you set up meal plans if you're someone that kind of needs the assistance, or at least needs to get started on a meal plan. And again, if you can't work with a registered dietitian, this might be a nice option for you to enter in your food and generate some ideas for how like a full day of eating would look for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, getting some ideas for the day and kind of getting a different perspective on how you can choose meals and kind of fit your macros. So that's a good one to check out. There's also another one called Food Switch, which I think is really cool. That's another free app, and what Food Switch will do, say if you're grocery shopping or whatever, you're choosing your dinner, you can use this app to scan the food or scan what you're about to eat, enter what you're about to eat, and what this app will do is kind of tell you, nutritionally speaking, some other foods that compare to it and what may be better options for you. So this one's really more of an educational tool for those of us that just truly aren't sure what better options are. That's really what it comes down to with healthy eating. It's just making healthier options on a day-to-day basis. There's no such thing as perfect eating, but sometimes it's nice to kind of bring some awareness to, like, okay, if I choose to have this morning, what would be some other healthier options I could eat? So that's more of a nice educational one for you guys to check out as well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link in the description box below for you guys. There's a magazine, Food and Nutrition, that comes out from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and I really like that magazine because they always kind of generate like the hot trending health apps and which ones they suggest. So there is a link on their website where they run through a bunch of different apps you guys can take a look at too, if maybe the ones I mentioned here in this video today aren't what you were looking for. That's kind of a nice little resource for you guys to check out. All right guys, that's gonna conclude my top health apps that I think will best assist you in 2019. Let me know below if you guys are already using these apps or if you have any great app recommendations that you can share with the community. Make sure to comment that below. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed, but for me, from my perspective, these are some of the top picks I would recommend you guys checking out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. It just lets me know what videos you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video.